Did y'all forget that I have merch? That's right, I have merch in my Roblox group. Go to my Roblox group, go to the store, and you click Cadence Cool Shirt. It's only 10 Robux. Thank you, bye. Alright guys, so if y'all know recently, well, about a year ago, I basically beat the entirety of Mario Party 2. And I decided, you know what, since we're kind of done with Mario Party 2, we pretty much beat the whole game, I think it's no better video after that than to rank the top 10 worst Mario Party 2 minigames. Now this list, half of it is going to be in my opinion, but half of it is going to be just like overall general. Like half is going to be my opinion, half of it is going to be like just the worst Mario Party 2 minigames overall. Just overall, yeah. So I guess I say I won't say that. So yeah, half of it is my opinion, while the other half is gonna be is gonna be like the general, like most people can agree is the worst one. So these first 5 are gonna be the ones that are generally hated by a majority of the Mario Party 2 audience or Mario Party audience. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And guys, please just don't get mad. Just don't get mad. What does Toad say? Yappa! At number 10, it is Toad in the Box. I don't know why the title is in all caps, but yeah. Anyways, every player has a spinning box above their head, and the goal is to hit the box when the toad is facing the screen, allowing a platform from below to raise up. Do this 5 times and you win. At first, this minigame is pretty fun, but because you have to figure out when the time you're to jump it to get the toad icon. However, you have to get to the point of having to raise the floor to the 4th and 5th level. The game turns into complete luck. The box gains speed as you move up in levels, and in theory, that sounds like a good idea. You get to the point though where you can't even estimate when you get to jump. You just smash the box and hope you get it. I guess some people may like it, but it puts me under pressure. I just can't. Like the first levels are fine, but like levels 4 and 5 are just like it's just luck. That's all it is. And these if you go against hard computers, oh, you're done for. Like, don't get me wrong, this minigame starts really well, then at the end turns garbage. Now don't worry, it's number 10. It's just I just find this one just basically luck towards the end. Number 9, roll out the barrels. This one is not that bad, but the goal is to find an item you want and grab it. After the barrel mixing is done with it, as long as you're paying attention to the screen, you're pretty much guaranteed to win this one. It's stupid easy since the barrels really don't roll around that fast. The only bad thing that could happen out of this is that you accidentally pick Bowser Jr., but there's no need to worry about that. It's kind of funny watching Bowser Jr. walk out of the barrel because he looks really sad that he wasn't picked. Sorry, man. I would have picked you if you weren't such a little prick. But yeah, this one, it's really easy to find which barrel to get. So honestly, it's really easy. Way too easy. Number 8, coughing congestion. This one is another item minigame where you spot an item you like, watch the game mix it around, then you pick the coffin. I'm putting this lower on the list because it's slightly harder to see the item, but that depends on what you're picking since the items move and not the coffins. It's a bit harder to keep track of them since there's no indication of where to keep your eyes focused. Unless you got ninja eyes, but I noticed that if you're going for the gold mushroom, it can be kind of easy to mix it up with the skeleton key because they look so similar from just glancing at them. Some people might find this minigame more fun than roll the barrels because it's slightly harder and therefore more interesting in that way, but I would rather drag the item in a one and get the game over with as smoothly as possible. Just get over with, please. Number 7, give me a break. So basically here, Bowser Jr. Is spinning around on a train track. You have to pull a switch, and when the train stops, you get whatever item is in front of you. And this is another minigame that, with a little bit of practice, you could easily win, with just not much effort. Personally, I'm just not great at it, honestly. And that's because I don't have the motivation to master such a basic minigame. After pulling the switch, the train takes a second to slow down, but it's always at the same speed, so I'm sure you can learn how to time your button press. Like I said, this minigame and the 2 above aren't that bad, but because it's for items, really, but it's for items really, but it's not. But don't worry, this is beyond where things start. I think most can agree that this belongs number 6, Bowser's Slot. What's different about this one than the Mario Party 1 version is that you're playing for coins. Here, you're playing for items, even though Bowser Slot is pretty lame minigame where you basically don't really do anything. At least you can get a good item out of it instead of just coins. Since it's a slot machine, there's a chance that you won't get anything out of this unless you're really good at getting matches and practice. How the timing works, you probably won't win. Anything in this game literally just wastes your time. You don't even get you don't get item out of this. Worst you can get out of them is Bowser bombs or something. Again, there's not much to do in this minigame. It's just really, really boring. There's not much fun to this. It's really boring and yeah, it's not fun at all. Number 5 is the crane game. This is a 1v3 minigame where one person tries to pick up 3 opponents and put them into a pipe. There's also some timers that can be picked up to add time to the clock. Now, for the person that's grabbing, I find this to be pretty a simple minigame for them. All the guards have to do is aim for their target and mash the A button to hold on to that's what's been grabbed. There's even a spotlight to help with aiming. I found that for the most part it's easy for the person grabbing to win because of the timers. So if you're one of the victims, you're pretty much done for. Now I'll admit, I say I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast button master, so I can get out of the grass of the grabber at least 2 times. But there's always extra time. There's always an extra time for the grabbers, so they can add an extra minute to their clock. An easy crane game is not very bad, a balanced minigame, and it's not really as fun as it was in Mario Party 1. That version was more balanced because the grabber could only go for one target and would only steal coins from the person they grab. I can see they tried to improve on crane game by getting everyone involved instead of just 2 players, but that only hurt the minigame more. Yeah, this one it really hurts it more because if you're if you're not the grabber, you're done for. You're done for. Just admit it, you're done for. So, yeah. Unless you can mash buttons real fast, or if you have the CPUs on normal or hard, which they can mash buttons real fast. So, other than that, you're pretty much screwed. You're pretty much screwed. But yeah, this one is just this is definitely a downgrade minigame from Mario Party 1, so yeah. Like I said, if you're a button masher, you'll win this one. If you're not, you're done. Number 4, Look Away. Yep, that's the name of the minigame. It's another 1v3 minigame. The player on top is trying to look in the same direction as the bottom player, hence why the bottom players want to look away so they won't be eliminated. For the bottom players, they need to avoid looking in the same direction as the top player 5 times to win. My main grip with this game is that the crane game, it's not balanced out between all the players. There's a jingle that plays for a few seconds, and after that, everyone can just start moving their head around, so it's easy to confuse and throw off the top player. It's almost to the point of it being lock if you face the same direction, since there's 5 directions, because facing straight forward counts as one as well. The top player has a 20% chance of knocking someone out. This makes the game incredibly hard to win for them. It's not that terrible if you have insanely fast reflexes, but even then it's just not enjoyable though. The only thing I really like about this game is that jingle that plays. That's the only thing I like. The jingle is the best part about this game. That's really it. Number 3, Bowl Over. This one I think Bowl Over wasn't such a bad minigame. The premise is just pretty hilarious. One person bowls a turtle shell down a ramp while the other 3 players are the pins. They can jump around and try to avoid the shell, but the shell can be moved around and doesn't take much skill to aim in Mario Party 1. This minigame existed, but you could only throw the shell 1 time. Whoever got hit lost 5 coins. This time around, the bowler gets 2 throws to try to knock over the 3 players to win. You might be thinking that 2 throws should be more than enough of a chance for both the bowler and the pins to win. But here's the thing. While I personally never played this with 4 human players, I realized that in that scenario, The pins will win every time for the first throw. One pin will move all the way to the left, well, to the left, one will move to the right, while the third one can stay in the middle. If the bowler hits only one human pin, which is very likely in this case, for a second throw, the pins just have to split up and they're good to go. That is completely unfair, but only if you're playing with 4 human players. The computer players are stupid and group up next to each other, but just the fact that this minigame can be manipulated, so easy puts it on this list. You can very easily trick this one. Number 2, Bowser's Big Blast. Puts everyone in a room with a big Bowser head, which is actually a bomb. There are some switches that the players will have to push down. The switch will either keep them alive or the bomb will go off and they'll be eliminated. This whole minigame is completely random. There's no skill and no way to tell which switch you should pick. Now, I can possibly see this being fun with a group of friends, and I enjoy that. But if I'm trying to like beat the game and like with computer players, there's nothing to this. There's always one extra switch available to push down on, so it's possible for every player to pick a switch that won't make Bowser explode. But it's just honestly so stupid and pointless. This is the most I don't understand, man. I don't understand. This one just boils my blood. I swear to God. I just can't stand this minigame. I think this is the one that the majority of the Mario Party fans can agree that this is one of the worst minigames in Mario Party 2 history. And maybe in Mario Party history, it's stupid luck. I hate it. On number 1, this is what people can agree, as including I, the worst Mario Party 2 minigame, Day at the Races. Each player takes turn picking either a Bomb, a Boo, a Thwomp, or a Womp as a racer, and they hope that the character wins. What makes this worse that Bowser's Big Blast is the fact that the last player doesn't get to pick a racer. They're just stuck with whoever is left. And at least with Big Blast, you always have the option of picking your own randomness, but that's not the case here. Now, I won't lie, it's pretty funny watching Boo just trip because he really makes no sense, but again, it's totally random. Who is going to win? And why does this minigame exist? I hate this minigame. I hate it. And on top of that, this is making my eyes like, it's so bright, man. It's so bright. Oh my gosh, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Have an awesome day. But yeah, this is where people can agree, and I agree, the worst Mario Party 2 minigame of all time. It's bad.